All right, we're live. Hey, welcome everyone. This is Earl Cox here, Mr. Jimmy Goose. We're just here, just hanging out, just gonna just hang out on a Wednesday night. Just as real talk, we actually work from home, so we actually trying to spread the word and let others know that we are just normal people, just like yourself, doing things in a different way, to actually earn income. Jimmy, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hey guys, good to be here on this hangout with you, Earl.
Awesome, nice to have you, man. I'm always, always looking forward to having you on here, but it's like the timing. Our timing always conflict.
Absolutely.
Uh, cool. So just a little bit about myself, guys. As you guys know me, Earl Cox. I've been online here for the past 2 years full time. You guys know my story. And just to let you guys know, I know everyone wants that change, and not everyone willing to actually, go after it. They want expect it to come easy, and that's what we have to tell you guys. Nothing comes easy. Everything that you see is happening out there in the industry, all those top leaders out there, as you know, Jimmy, they all started somewhere, but they just had the right mindset to keep going, and not quitting. All right.
That's right. Just with the mindset part of it, I've been going on this for 2015, and a lot of people don't know my story.
Mm-hmm.
I started with online marketing in 2015 with Ingresso, and it's just done wonders for me in terms of my growth. The reason why I got into it is, I'm an MBA professional. I work for a national corporation as an assistant controller. That's what I do primarily as far as my white collar profession. But I've been watching people like you online for some time, Earl, and I wake up, we were talking about this before, I wake up every day in the 4 a.m. hour, somewhere in that time, and I'm usually going until this time at night. I'm married, I have 5 kids. Every time I get up at 4 a.m. and I go away from my house, I'm going away from where I want to be. So, everybody could probably resonate with that story right there.
That's true. That's all about how bad you want it. And that's what it's all about. If you want, you're gonna go after it. I mean, a lot of people, they come online and they want to be successful, but they have all the excuses in a book. They'll give you all the excuses why they can't do it. We've been seeing happening. A lot of newbies also start in network marketing and they don't understand, because why they're not actually positioning themselves the right way. Stuff like there is to start a business online. There is certain things that you definitely need to have. I know some newbies out there. When it comes to technology, some of them don't have the funds to actually get the right tools. But by just doing your research, you'll find that there's a lot of way around that. So you can actually be upfront of technology. So it's all about education, doing your research, knowledge, be knowledgeable. And if you're starting to a business, you want to actually educate yourself on what you have. Know what you have. So when you reach out to someone, you don't look like, okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. At least have a basic idea of what you got into. Because a lot of people starting and they don't actually do the research. They don't try to learn what they have, and a lot of companies give you the resources and you have to actually go on and research it yourself. Know your product, know your tools, know your services, and know what you have before you try and present it to someone. And we have a lot of people fail in doing that. They when it comes to newbies, they want to actually take shortcuts. They want to get rich fast. And that's not how it is. Everyone gonna be successful at their own time, their own pace. And we all different. No matter how long it take me, how long it take you, Jimmy, we're gonna take to him saying that our timing gonna be different. People that actually connect with you, they may not connect with me. People that connect with me may not connect with you. So it's all different for everyone. So, but we just have to be the one with the right mindset to keep going. And I heard I was actually reading this book from Todd Falconer, last night, where he talked about, you always have to keep going. You always got to keep recruiting. Even though your organization, no matter the size of your organization, you always have to keep recruiting because you never know. Your business you're building, and you always keep recruiting because you always want to reach new people out there.
Absolutely. I had somebody that, it's funny because I was sitting at work. I do accounting primarily, as I mentioned before, and I had somebody call me on my cell phone at work the other day, and I'm always doing business, even whenever I'm not actively doing business. As you were talking about, you're always recruiting. So I have this cold call. They're trying to get me to invest money for retirement purposes. And usually whenever you're talking about retirement and investments, in securities, you're going anywhere from 10% to 26% annually, and that's with no control on your part. And I was saying, you know, why should I do that when I have this business opportunity through Ingresso? You know, the first time I cycle my board, it's a 200% increase. Can you match that?
Yeah,
Can you match that?
nowhere,
And then after
nowhere
that,
else.
when I cycle my board, it's exponential from that point. So
That's it. Yeah, the way it's set up, the way Ingresso is set up is like, you know, it's for everyone to win. You know, everyone gonna win if everyone just, you know, come in and do what they have to do. You know, do your part. That's all it takes. By you doing your part, you actually with 300%. You know, what I say, 300% gain. You know, you pay making a one-time purchase and you earn 300% on whatever you bought. You know, and it's over and over. It's not like a one-time, it's a one-time purchase, but you earn over and over on whatever money that you invest in yourself. You know, so it's a complete no-brainer. You know,
yeah.
and don't even talk about the tools and the resources that we have. Actually, the tools that we have is actually, we know is actually needed in the marketplace. You know, because every entrepreneur, every marketer uses it. And what we actually do, as you know, we actually save them by packaging, giving that package deal. You know, which makes sense. As you saw, I did a video earlier this week, and I should actually break down the costs of all those tools individually, because we have people paying for these tools every single month individually, right? And at the end of the year, it comes up over $8,000. And imagine you starting your business from scratch, and for you to get all these tools, I'm paying for them individually. At the end of the year, you're paying over 8,000, and probably you didn't make 8,000. So now you over 8,000 in the hole. You know, by you doing your right research and you getting the right platform that offers you everything under one roof, which just makes sense. You know, that what actually grabbed my attention into Ingresso, because I was doing something else, but the tools, I got into Ingresso just because of the tools at first. You know, because why? I didn't even look at the compensation plan, because when a guy who sponsored me told me about the company, actually I looked at the tools. You know, I said, you know what, I'm going to do it because I'm already paying every month for these tools. And if I could pay just $25 and have all the tools, you know, it makes sense. It's a no-brainer. So why not?
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
So that's how I actually started. You know, so it don't matter what business we're doing, you know, the tools that we have is for anyone.
Right. And whenever I first came across Ingresso, just as it was true for you, it was true for me, the tools attracted me. I mean, when you think about the autoresponder, when you think the webinar platform, when you think about the funnels, you think about the capture pages, you think about IC Cloud. I mean, all the people are paying for this individually, and we get it all under one roof. And I just touched on them. I mean, we've even got the IC Language Institute where we can learn different languages. There's so much there. And, you know, in the higher business circles, there's even the phone app that's involved in that. The backup. I mean, there's so many tools here, and it's only $25 a month.
That's it. And you see what really got me, you know, there's a lot of system out there. There's a lot of people actually offering you a system out there, marketing system, right? But it all is incomplete. They don't really give you, you know, everything that you need. So it don't matter what system to come up with. They might tell you, okay, I have a system to help you market your business. But when you actually get the system from them, you still have to go elsewhere and get something. Versus a domain name, hosting, autoresponder. When someone comes up with a system, they don't have that included in the system, in the all-in-one platform for you. You still have to go elsewhere and buy it. But what Ingresso did, once you decide to get to become a membership, grab your membership with IC, I don't have to worry about anything else to go in and make any purchase outside, because you actually have everything. You know, domain name hosting, your webinars, your lead pages, capture pages, don't matter what, webinar platforms, you actually have it all there for you. And all you're paying is $25 a month. And there's no catches to it. That's a good thing. There's no catches to it. Plus you get the training and the leadership.
Yeah, it is unmatched. The training, the team support on top of those things you just mentioned, they're unmatched. And yeah, I just personally over this last year, I've worked with these tools, and you know, I wake up early and I'm learning each one of those platforms as I go through. And I've created my own personal website at buildawealthempire.com using the hosting, using my domain name, using the WordPress.org site, and just combining that. And then just being able to customize that to my own creative ideas and so forth. Anybody can do that. And really the sky is the limit with that. We have all the tools for just an insane price. This is just a complete no-brainer. So when I came across this, Earl, all I saw was just potential, full potential. And you know, from there, $25 a month. Most people, in business pay bank fees more than that. When I'm reviewing financial statements, I'm looking at expenses like rent, labor, product costs, insurance. I mean, the list goes on and on. The only thing I can compare to $25 a month that even gets close to it is bank fees. That's why I laugh when I say that. That's the cost that we have for doing business. It's insane.
That's true. And if you put it in a point of if you look at for someone getting an autoresponder system, that's $30 a month by itself.
Yeah.
And the amount of subscribers you get for $30 a month, like Aweber gives you like 1,000 or 500 subscribers for $30 a month. With IC, we have that Dex responder. We have 25,000 subscribers, and all you're paying is $25 a month. So it don't matter what tools that you have, it's all covered.
That's right.
So it's just a complete no-brainer for everyone. And I really hope that all entrepreneurs out there actually see the value in what we actually bring to the marketplace. And most of when there's new members coming into business, that's something you definitely want to actually offer your downline, especially those leaders out there. You want to offer your downline something to help them, because them starting out, they have no idea that they have to go there and get all these tools. And when they do find out, then they're like, okay, they didn't have the funds for it. But if you start them in the right place, let them start off right. They're going to actually help you also.
Absolutely. When you think about other people looking for these tools and already in other businesses, there's tools we haven't even mentioned in this, as far as the membership suite, even the IC drag and drop, website creator. You can fashion all of those things into what you're already doing. For me, one of the things that was hard was trying to find the time to do everything. Well, with these tools, once you do the work up front and get things established and set up, those tools are working on your behalf when you're doing other things. Talk about when you went on vacation, Earl. How did the tools work for you there?
Well, you guys seen it. Using that was out there, and when I had my system set up, so it's actually every day it was actually working for me while I'm out there doing something else. And that's exactly what it is. It's all about automation. It's all about automating your stuff, automating your business. Not really you sitting there and just doing everything. You might be okay. Like for example, we're on this webinar right now. I have another like 2-3 webinars happening on automation for me right now. By me using our tools. That's the power of what we have. And a lot of people just fail to see that. A lot of people think that okay, this is a money game. Ingresso is a cycle. We're more than a cycle. That's just one where we get paid by those business centers, and anyone could join, and you don't have to be in Ingresso to do the business. That's a good part. You could actually join Ingresso just to get the tools to build whatever business that you have right now. So it don't matter if you're doing XYZ business, you get the tools to do your business. There's no limits. Most companies out there, they want to give you certain tools, but that's all you could do with it. You could only stay in that one company with it. So what if you have, like, say, example, you build a huge lease, and then that company decide, okay, something happened and they shut down. Then you lost your entire list because the tools that you were using that belongs to the company. And I see a lot of companies out there, they actually hold it against you that you can't go, you can't even market no other company. You can't get into anything else but that one specific company, which I feel is not right, because the company controls you. If you're in business, you should be free as a free agent. You should be a free agent, actually. And that's one thing with Ingresso. They don't hold you back from actually marketing any company with our tools. That's what I really like about this. Anyone could use it, no matter what part of the world you're in, as long as you can actually have a way to pay to get the tools, and you could use it. It's for everyone.
Yeah, and that's attractive too. Anytime I talk with somebody, this is always my starting point. Just because Ingresso has so much flexibility, you can adapt and use this in any way you want. So you're right. This is a one-stop shop where you could do business just straight through Ingresso, or you could use the tools. And you talked about how you have a couple other webinars going on. Well, think about what if you were doing Ingresso right now and you have other businesses, and those webinars are promoting those businesses for you.
That's it. That's it. And the most powerful part, even I was talking to those hairdressing, the hair salon, the beauty salons. That's very powerful because someone could be doing it here, and you could actually do a video, do a live video presentation of you actually doing, doing your whatever your cosmetics, where you're doing a hair done, getting someone hair done on live on video, so your customers seeing you. you know, and then you could always have that replaying over and over, you know, for you on automation. And that's the power of what we have, you know. With utilizing the Google technology, it's not like you say you're having a platform that once you do your webinars, it just ends. No, once you do your webinars, it's already on YouTube for you. You don't have to worry about going and actually wondering how you could upload it. All you have to do is monetize your videos because they're already on YouTube, and people are going to find you. You know, people are going to find you because that's how videos work. You know, people like videos because they actually go on there. For example, I go on YouTube and you just type any search word in, and whatever you're looking for, it's going to come up. You know, it's going to come up. So if you got a beauty salon, or if you got a barber shop and you go on YouTube and you type in barber shop, if you did a hangout or a video, you know, they're going to find you because you actually monetize that video for people to find you with the right keywords. You know, so technology is crazy, man. But with technologies right now, you have to get in front of technology. Because if you're not, your competitor is going to be ahead of you.
Well, I used to work for Coca-Cola. I used to be a route driver, and I had a dolly where I would wheel in all my product from the truck into the stores. And I considered that dolly my best friend. And whenever I hear you talking about Google and the search engine, it seems like I found me a new best friend.
That's how it works. That's how it works out, you know. And the thing, anyone could do it. Anyone could do it. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying, your background. If you're brand new, anyone could just plug into the system because the training is there for you. But you just have to be willing to actually take the time off and learn what you have, you know. I see a lot of people come into this business here and they decide, okay, I'm gonna do it for 2-3 weeks, and they quit. I don't know why, you know, just because they don't take the time to actually know what they have. You know, it's just all about educating yourself on what you have. And once you really understand what you have, you know, you'll be able to go there and share it with everyone because everyone needs it. Everyone needs what we have, no matter what.
That's right. And, you know, you were talking about mindset in the very beginning. And that's the key, I think, right there. When people come into this business and they're really looking to get to make a lot of money fast, well, you know, the 2x2 follow me matrix can do that. It can make you money really fast, but that's just a short game. You need to have a long game mentality. When I was young, and even now, basketball is my favorite sport. Always has been, always will be. But I started playing ball when I was, you know, little, 3-4 years old. That's when I picked up a ball and started playing. Well, I wasn't high school or college material or pro material a year into that. It took years and years and years of practice. And the same thing's true in our professions. You know, if you're going to be a doctor or an accountant or a lawyer, or you're going to be a policeman, or you're going to be a software engineer, or whatever it is that you're going to do, whatever you're going to be, it's going to take time to get from, you know, your starting point to your finishing point, to where you're actually mature and accomplished and capable. If you wanted to build you know, if you wanted to go into woodworking and build things, you know, you're not going to make those craftsmanship type products from the get-go. You're going to start, and you're going to have these materials, these products, these results, and they're going to look like, you know, toys compared to, you know, 5 years down the road what you're doing.
That's true, definitely. Yeah. You're right. You nailed it, Jimmy. You nailed it right there. You know, you nailed it, and that's so true. You know, everything takes time. You know, everything takes time. So it just, like you say, the right mindset, having the right mindset. That's basically what it comes down to. You know, and if you don't have the right mindset, I understand this business is not for everyone. We understand that, but you know, you always should be keeping an open mind of what's out there, what the internet could actually do for you.
That's right. And you know, we talked about having the tools and just the opportunity here. The great thing is you don't have to be a tech wizard of smart with this stuff, because you've got a great team environment. You've got the support of the videos to walk you through that. And of course, your sponsor, you know, whether it would be you or me, or somebody else that's already on Ingresso, you have all of these things, people to help you go through that. You don't have to be a tech wizard of smart to be able to create a capture page, to set up your funnel. I believe I watched a video of yours, Earl, where you showed how to set up the funnel in less than 3 minutes.
Yeah. 5 minutes. Yeah, that's how easy it is.
Yeah. And so, you know, you don't have to be a techie to do this stuff. I think Dwayne says that all the time. You know, I'm not a techie, and watch me do this. And I'll sit there and watch him and say, I can do that.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it. It's just a matter of you putting in the time and the effort to do it.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't really know how to do it. Sometimes it comes like that. A lot of people don't know how to do it, and they just don't want to take the time to learn. You know, that's it. You know, they could do it, but it's just that taking the time off, you know, to sit down and just actually go over it, review it, then do it. They find it's hard to do that. You know, and when you're in business, you know, no one is actually going to push you to do anything. You start your business, you're in business for yourself. You know, you start your own business, you and your business. No one going to build your business for you. But we are here working together and help each other out. But you have to put the work in to do your stuff, because if you're not doing it, I'm not going to reach out to you and do it for you. Jimmy's not going to reach out to you and do it for you. And everyone needs to understand that. You know, no one going to push you like you're on the job. Someone going to give you directions of what you need to do for the day. You know, but when you have your own business, there's no one to actually tell you what to do. You have to figure it out on your own. You know what you need to do to be successful. You know, and there y'all come in the training, attending training, company events. You know, stuff like that going to actually help you, because you have everyone around you to mastermind. You know, you're grabbing knowledge from everyone. You know, hearing what people have to say, hearing people's stories, hearing what they did to overcome the struggles, and that's actually going to help you, because you might be going through the same thing. I know you heard someone else's story, and then guess what? That ring a bell for you, and it helped you. You know, so that's another good reason why you need to actually stay connected with whatever company you join. If you decide to join Ingrosso, you got to stay connected with your sponsor, with your team. You know, the company gives training mostly every week. All you have to do is plug in and learn what you have.
That's right. And another great thing about that is, even though that is a daily and a weekly thing, all of us have a different timetable. You're full-time, I'm part-time at this. Mm-hmm. My timetable looks very different than yours. But say I get a whole day of time that I could just spend on training. Well, say there's not a team call or a webinar that's going on during that time, and it's just social media stuff. Well, you know what? That's great. I can go back into the arsenal of videos and webinars and trainings and of just individual teams or topics, individual tools, and train on those things. Or I can go into the webinars on specific topics. Anything that I want to focus on and work on during that time, the arsenal is there. All I've got to do is just open up the doors and go in. And I love that.
Yep, that's exactly how it is, and that's the truth. That's the truth right there, folks. But anyway, Jimmy, we've been on here like 30 minutes already, so we need to keep it short.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure being on here with you. Thank you for the invitation.
Awesome. Same. Looking forward to being here with you again next Wednesday. You know, as we say, we're just keeping it real. We're not trying to preach anyone. We just here, you know, just being real. Let you guys see we are real people, and we're looking to connect with other entrepreneurs, other people who's looking to actually create that change. You know, that's what we're here. All right. So Jimmy, as you said, thanks for being on here. Everyone, thanks for actually reviewing this information. If you need some more information on what we actually do, feel free to reach out to myself or Jimmy here. You could find us on Facebook. Jimmy Goes and Earl Cox. Just type in the Facebook chat, in the Facebook search box. You'll find us, because we're always on there. You know, so have a great night. Thanks, Jimmy.
All right. See you, brother.
Awesome.